What's up, YouTube? Who that comics and movies coming at you? It's a little video, little I would say you could say claim sale, auction, talk, whatever you want to call it. But we're just gonna be hanging out mainly, just talking some, maybe Marvel, DC, comics, maybe state of the market. Who knows? Whatever you guys in the chat want to talk about, we will probably discuss. But it's mainly just a hangout. Um, we I know might throw up some claim stuff here and there, relatively really cheap. So if you guys want it, you might want to claim it fast. But got a couple of the guys hanging out. What's up, Bio? So shout out to chat really quickly. But like I said, I got some really cheap stuff. Um, so made this shout out to chat. We had D Mets in here. We got Bio in here. What's going on? He said, "Man, this video disappeared. Bad. It's back. Bad. It's back." I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, my good sir. But yeah. So if you guys want to get some really cheap claim stuff, just be on the lookout when I, put them up there. So thumbs up this video. That's all I want to say on that. But I'm gonna get the guys in here just hanging out with me. First guy up, he is on the East Coast right now. Man, this guy's all over the world. Tacoma Comics.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you, Hudat, for having me on. And yes, I'm back in my roots. I'm in my home where I grew up, home where I spent the first 18 years of my life. Come out here to visit my parents. My sister drove down from Maine with my nephew, and so just having a relaxing time. But I did a little bit of hunting today, so I might throw up some keys, some claims. Nothing big, nothing major, but find yourself a deal. Find yourself that next big book. You never know what's going to happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always got to do a little hunting when you're out, away from normal surroundings. But
Exactly.
Shout out to TK's Bat Cave. What's up, TK? Nice to see you, sir.
Video game man.
Yeah, TK does a lot of different stuff. I know that. We add this other guy up, call him Mr. National, because he's going to the Nationals. Chef Silversmith.
What's up, guys? Just looking through some cards. Some of these players I don't know, but I'm going to take them anyhow because it's a low pop card and just see what happens. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through. I'll probably hang out. Maybe I'll throw something up. I am not sure if I have anything to toss up there for you for a claim, but of course we're going to be here tomorrow as well. I'll probably be more prepared then, but who knows? Who knows?
Tomorrow's I would say the big auction day. First time doing it on Friday. Gonna have a couple of guests. Tony Sanders will be coming on there with us tomorrow, and Big Baby will be there, and I think Game Swappers will be coming back and telling some things. He has a little goal he's trying to do because he had some things going on personally, but so he'll be back with us as well on Friday tomorrow. So, but yeah. How many people we got here? 5 people. 5 people. Oh, let me go to YouTube.
Just starting.
But man, this Marvel. Did y'all hear about the Marvel stuff? The two they're getting Miss Marvel and Hawkeye this year.
Yeah, they're guaranteeing it. So that's big news.
Yeah, because I don't think it's going to be in December, so it has to be before December since the Book of Bubba. It's coming out in December, so we're looking like August, September, October, November, like 4 months. The next 4 months, we're going to have 2 more shows. So
yeah, that should be amazing. I mean, a lot of people have been waiting for Kamala Khan to come out. Also, if it's going to be, is it going to be Kate Bishop as as Hawkeye? Or
Yeah.
It's Hawkeye,
Yeah, it's Kate.
regular Hawkeye is gonna be there, but Kate Bishop as an adult is
yeah,
gonna be there, and yeah, that's gonna be very good. I think.
yeah, that's gonna be lit. I think if everything goes right.
Because the thing is gonna lead to a lot of stuff
Yeah.
as well. What's up, Deep Dive?
Deep dive. What's up, brother?
I think that's gonna lead to a lot of stuff in the MCU.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
Because I hate to say it, they might actually kill off Jeremy Renner,
They might.
like in this show. He might get killed off, and that would lead for Kate Bishop to officially take over that Hawkeye role.
Yeah, I think that. I think you might be right there because I know, Jeremy Renner and Black Widow. Their characters were kind of tight because they were in a lot of things together.
My son's really upset that they never followed that to its conclusion.
Yeah, that's true. They should have.
Well, they're saying they're going to do a second movie, and the director kind of leaked that out. They're going to do a second Black Widow movie, and I'm actually hoping it's like Black Widow and basically featuring Hawkeye, because of I want to see that Budapest storyline. They always talked about Budapest.
Yeah, I know it.
So I really want to see what happened in Budapest.
They definitely need to finish that up.
Because even the sister mentioned it. She goes, "This isn't Budapest."
Yeah.
So we'll see. Then it can explain why they were hiding in the train station for what you said, 3 days. So
that should be good.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they do a second movie, and even though it'll be a prequel even earlier than this one in my mind.
How far back did this one go? I didn't see it yet.
This one was kind of.
What's up, Azores and JMT?
It was kind of just after Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Just before Thanos. Because that
is true. Yeah, because she said at the end of something, she's got to get the family back together or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I'm very
So this one is out there, but
yeah,
supposedly 27 minutes and 55 seconds into Loki, the last episode, is when He Who Remains say we have just crossed the threshold. And at the same exact time, 27 minutes and 55 seconds into the last episode of Scarlet Witch is where Wanda becomes the true Scarlet Witch. Like it happens at the same time.
Yeah, because they say you can see the redness in his face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who knows? So many theories, so many rabbit holes.
All I know is Kang is coming.
Kang is here, dude. You know Kang is here.
Yeah. All the variants of Kang are going to be coming, and when we finish the storyline, He Who Remains will take over the mantle again.
Yeah. Somebody explained it to me as that the two Nexus characters in the Marvel Universe are Scarlet Witch and Kang.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is a Nexus being. She exists in all timelines simultaneously.
Yep, which is kind of like Kang. Now, I don't know about Doctor Strange, but they explained that those two were. At least that's what I remember seeing.
Yeah, I do remember hearing about the Scarlet Witch. I don't know who else is. Yeah, I don't know who else is, but
something to ponder, something to
Yeah,
consider.
so it is. It makes you talk and discuss and figure out more things. I'm gonna show something, people. If you guys want it, you better claim it now because I'm gonna throw it up on the auction. There you go. Disney Comics Del Auto cover, Scorpion Comics limited to 2,000 copies, $75 shipping included. So that's my surprise book of for the people who are here, and I'll send the COA with it. At the COA.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that the supposed villain for Doctor Strange is a Nexus beam. Ah, yeah, I have that book, and I always tried to find more of that book, like 2 or 3 years ago, and I couldn't find it at all. Couldn't find it at all. What's up, New World Order Comics? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a nice cover by Delgado. And basically just trying to move some slabs, so be relatively cheap. Before the auction, because you probably see them on the auction, but you know. So what else they got going on in the MCU besides Miss Marvel? Who's gonna be the villain for Miss Marvel? Is it gonna be Red Dagger?
I think it's going to be the inventor, who was like her first bad guy in like the first Kamala Khan series, and I think they're going to build towards Red Dagger because he's not a villain even. He's another crime fighter. They kind of go at it at first because she's like, you're stepping on my toes, but yeah, they're
Doesn't she like him or something?
There's a little bit of that. And if it's successful, they'll probably bring Amulet in like the next season. There'll be some set photo leak that'll get everybody wondering.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the biggest set photo leak was the one probably going to be the last episode of the season, which I kind of got disappointed when you saw the outfit, because I was like, I guarantee you that's the last episode.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, she's hugely popular, right? And like middle school libraries like have all her trade paperbacks, and all the kids are watching her. But like traditional comic fans, I don't think know much beyond Miss Marvel Kamala Khan, right? You don't know the inventor because the inventor's not big outside of Miss Marvel's world, right? The Amulet's not big, Red Dagger's not big. None of these people are big outside of like Miss Marvel's world, just obviously Captain Marvel, right? And Loki showed up at the Valentine's dance and ruined her Valentine's dance in issue 16. That one that's blown up, right? That's her Valentine's dance where Loki came and screwed everything up. Captain Marvel showed up.
Well, Tom Hiddleston is going to be Loki for a little while longer.
Another season.
Who knows how much longer, but he will be. I'm very curious to see how long he plays the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It depends what other offers come around, and when do you reach a point where you're like, you know what, I'm financially sound now.
I think as long as he's having fun, he's probably going to keep doing it.
Could be.
Yeah, and money's the plus, but if you're getting money but you're not having fun, it's not like
Very true.
Not worth it. Becomes a job. If it doesn't feel like a job, then I think he'll keep doing it. And he doesn't have to do a lot of action. I mean, the series Loki, he had more action than all of the MCU movies.
pretty much, yeah.
And that might have not even been him. That probably was a stunt double.
I'm sorry, did somebody say Red Dagger?
There you go.
Got myself a little Red Dagger, picked that up cheap today. I went through this one bin and everything was labeled $4, and I brought it up to the counter, and the guy's like, these $4 comics with the orange stickers, they're 10 for $10. So if you go get yourself 5 more, you'll save yourself $20. So I got a bunch of cheap dollar comics. Got myself some more Marvel Boy. Good stuff.
Yeah, I heard Marvel Boy's like a low print book.
Mm-hmm. Indeed,
Electra
indeed.
becomes the new Daredevil. $25.98. $90 shipped. There you go.
And she still is, man. It's like 6 issues later, and that storyline's still going. He's still stubbornly staying in jail, and she's still out there kicking butt.
Yeah. So I think it's $100 book plus plus shipping. So I figure $90 shipped would be fair.
Hey, we got 11 people watching us. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
Well, thanks for stopping in, guys.
If anybody wants to join in this chit chat, hit me up on IG or whatever. I could send you the link. Like I said,
Anybody
hanging
out
out.
there interested in a little Star Wars? Tell you what, we know Loki's going to season 2, so that means Sylvie is not going away. The last time I sold this book, I sold it for $100, but this one has a little gang. I'm on my mom's iPad up here, so I let the whole set, Dark Reign, Young Avengers 1 through 5. I'll let that go for $40 if anybody's interested, plus shipping. Just claim Young Avengers Dark Reign. That's your first appearance of Sylvie, and you know she's not going anywhere. She's going to probably be the lead as much as Loki is, or as much as the Loki we know is in the next season. So
Curious to see what they do. I don't know. I'm kind of curious for season 2 because season 2, like, who's going to be the villain? She's going to be the villain. You know what I mean? Like,
I think she and Loki are going to be fighting either directly or indirectly until towards the end they will reconcile and realize that somebody else is really the big bad, and that he who remains is not as altruistic as he made himself out to be.
What's up, ME Comics?
ME, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, well, my take is that season 2 is gonna, since pretty much Owen Wilson's character didn't even know him anymore. So,
Right.
In essence, that timeline that they're in, his Loki character isn't a variant yet. Since Owen Wilson doesn't know him, thinks he's a analyst. So I think in that reality, King, the head guy is the conqueror, not he who's or whatever.
So you're right, and Azores says it in the chat. It's Shumagorath is the Nexus being who is going to be the enemy of Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange 2. Shumagorath. Grab yourself a Marvel Premiere number 10.
Yeah, I was only able to find one, and even on claim sales, and I don't like some reason like that's a hard one to find.
Because I never heard of the name before now.
I mean, it's also the death of the ancient one, but who cares about
Right.
death of characters? But
It's when the Ancient One gives his powers to Doctor Strange, so
yeah,
it might be a little popular.
and then like when I found it, that book was selling for that book was really cheap, well, relatively cheap, and now it's like it's gotten expensive. It's still hard to find.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what I'm doing on Saturday. I'm meeting up with Comic Books NYC, and he's got a secret honey hole he's taking me to. So looking forward to that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, he's got some warehouse out in Brooklyn that's only open on the weekends. Otherwise, it's by appointment only.
Yeah.
And he says they've got 50-cent and dollar bins, like miles of them.
Yeah, that's when he said that like the guy has like ultimate power. He just couldn't find where they were at.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's a massive place. So we'll see how that goes. If it's a bust, at least I get to hang out with Coffee and post pictures on IG. So.
Yeah.
Jeff, how's the restaurant coming?
Well, I've only been in there officially. I just got the key a week ago Friday. So 6 days. I got somebody coming in this weekend. Because we still have to not refinish, but I mean, just clean up the floor. A couple walls I want to frame just because I want to do something else with them. And then, of course, just start kind of almost facing everything, just making everything look better. I'm hoping that won't take too long because it's really all just superficial. But then, of course, you're going to have to get the kitchen itself up to spec for Department of Health. We got to get the license for the restaurant, get the license for the wine and the beer. What up, Punch? Because we're just going to have wine and beer there for, because it's going to be primarily Italian. And then we have to finish what was good there is that and like I said, I'm going to get the GoPro going, and like when we start all the process, I'm going to take videos of it and post it. But in the back, it was dug into the concrete for the two restrooms we have to have. Because now you have to have two. You can't have like a unisex one. You got to have two, at least. They would like you to have, male and female, and then whatever, the gender neutral or whatever. But we're too small of a town for that. That would freak people out here if I had a gender neutral bathroom.
What's up, Amber? How you doing? Amber in the house.
So all that stuff, I'm going to try to. I want that to be open as quickly as I can. There's just, it's just mainly getting the stuff for the kitchen and getting all the fixtures in there that I want. I want new lights, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I want to have an old timey soda fountain in there and do phosphates and old fashioned malts and
malts.
Yeah, like Green Rivers and egg creams, stuff like that. Because that'll be a different thing. And then it's the floor plan is going to be pretty basic because this my town is just so small. I mean, I'm only 7,000 people in this town.
Mm-hmm.
So I've asked around a few people, and I go, "What do you think about an Italian restaurant?" It's just kind of what you would see in a movie. Like the red and white checkered tablecloths with the, big fat wine bottle that has the skinny neck with the candle in it. Some of the hanging lights from, and just, that kind of atmosphere for the tables and the floor maybe, but the floors are just going to be wood because the wood floors are just great in there. They just need to be cleaned. So. Yeah, it's just, I'm hoping once we get started, it won't take long to get open. Yeah, you do. I'll give everybody a free meal if they come see me. Oh, nice.
Anybody
Very
want
well
any
done.
original art?
Original art, Who Dad's daughter.
Good
She better
stuff.
sign
Good
that.
stuff. She's promoting.
Yeah, I'm hoping when everything gets going, as far as cleaning it and the rest of the plan and the bathrooms get in, I want to be open, let's say 3 to 4 months, you know.
Okay.
I want to be that quick because, you know, I have a year contract with this guy and I want to start, you know, seeing a little bit of money coming in to pay him because he allowed me to do that too. We'll have that in there. But I want that to start paying me a little bit so that at the end of the year, I got to pay the rest of the building off. So he's kind of letting me rent to own it right now, which is really nice. So if I can get that up and see a little bit from the restaurant to help pay for that, that'd be great.
Yeah,
then,
that'll work out good if it works out like that.
Yeah.
Let me get this guy in here who's sitting backstage.
Yeah.
You know, probably typed in a private chat just now.
No, he didn't. He didn't type in the. Oh, did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I heard people talking about restaurants, and that always gets my attention.
I know it. That does get your attention. So I got some cookbook to look through. Some guy sent me.
So what are we doing? What are we talking about?
So we gotta have base stuff, man. I got
and Loki.
We're talking about Loki, Ms. Marvel, Jeff's talking about
McGrath.
The restaurant that's making people hungry. I'm showing off the second appearance of Son of Satan in the 9/4 white pages.
I'm just hoping I can start this weekend and actually cleaning the side of that up. Because I want to start framing some walls and doing some other things too. So that's what I'm hoping I can start this weekend.
When are you trying to get it all up and running by, Jeff?
3 to 4 months, I'm hoping.
Nice.
Because it looks like I'm going to have enough help to do the construction of the bathrooms, get the wiring done in the kitchen, get everything hooked up in there, get the up to the kitchen. So yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Silverado.
Now we'll have a silver dollar pancake, kind of a crepe dessert. We'll have that. I'm only going to be open at night. I'm not going to be open for breakfast.
Breakfast is hard.
And we got too many farmers in our town who probably would kill us. Not physically, but I mean.
About to say, the restaurant scene in your town is a little more toothy than I thought. If y'all are killing each other.
Yeah, I just know that having a breakfast would kill us.
Like I said, breakfast is a challenge to run in restaurants anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to please the farmers in this town, but we don't need to be up that early and going that late.
Right?
I mean, just no reason.
Yes, sir. Like the rest of the breakfast places I know around here that do well are mainly known for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's kind of like they got to focus on that. If they're gonna do that, that's what they got to focus on. Yeah, that's what I've
I couldn't
noticed.
tell you. I couldn't tell you what an Italian breakfast looks like. It's like egg over pasta. I have no
Oh
idea.
no. I can tell you what Italian lunch looks like because when I was in Italy, they didn't have many places you could eat lunch, and they didn't really eat a lunch. They basically
Right.
got it to go. They got like either like a little piece of pizza or a little sandwich, and they were going back. They didn't really have lunch like you would think of lunch.
Yeah.
It looks just like an American breakfast, except it's on a red, white, and green plate.
My wife said, and we were hungry at lunch. I wasn't hungry. You wasn't even born yet. Come over here. Come over here.
Damn, Azores Tigers in the chat. Haven't seen you in a while, Azores. What's going on, brother?
All right.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'll see you later.
More about me than about you. You could have been on here all the time. I just haven't been here much lately.
Anybody know which of these two all-new X-Men number ones is the first appearance of Kid Cyclops? The one that's in the Champions. I don't. And I only want the one that's Kid Cyclops, and it's not on the app that we're going to look at. And I don't feel like reading them right now because it's too hot and sticky.
Well, fortunately, there's an app for that.
Yeah.
Quit being so smart, Nola.
I mean, the all new X-Men number one.
I think it's this one.
That one has some first appearances in there. It doesn't say Cyclops' son, so.
Yeah, it doesn't say. That's why I'm not sure, but I'll do my research.
Tempest, aka Eva Bell, and first appearance of Triage, a mutant with healing abilities, codename given in Uncanny X-Men 4.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows.
What's up, French Quarter? If you want to come hang out, French Quarter, you're more than welcome to come hang out. Let me know. I'll send you the link. Oh, I forgot to tell people. All right, I got these. I want to do something crazy. I got these both priced like $75 for this 9.8. This is the auto. I got this one for $90. But if somebody wants them both for $150 ship, you can have them.
$150.
Only for today. So tomorrow I'll just throw them individually on all of them. But if somebody wants them both for $150.
French Quarter, I'm getting there, brother. Slowly but surely.
Let's open that National Treasures box.
Oh man,
I'm just messing around.
That sounds like a great idea, though, because we all know he's going to open it.
He said he's bringing it to the National, and then he's going to trade it.
Yeah, who knows? I can find something. I might offer it around there. If I don't get what I want, then I'll open it because the upside is very high, and it didn't cost me that much because. That Herbert that I got that I traded for, it didn't. I think it cost me $30 the card itself, and then to get graded.
Oh yeah. Also, anybody in the chat who has a blue wrench, if you want to share your channel, you're more than welcome to share your channel. You know, not going to hinder anybody from doing that. So, if you guys want to share your channel, let people know what you got going on, and you got a blue wrench, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I thought French Quarter had a blue wrench too. So.
And if you look at, if you're looking for anything, of course, any of us will sell anything, but
Yeah.
we just kind of came in to hang out.
Jeffrey, we should do an E-Rod box opening when they get in.
Yeah.
I was very tempted to get one, but
They sold out yet, or?
Oh yeah, they finally did. Yeah, they finally did.
Yeah, I think he had 13 of them.
Yeah, something like that, 12 or 13. And it actually, last time he did it, they sold out quick. This time it took a day.
Yeah,
actually took 2 days.
Did it?
Yeah, because I was talking to him about getting one. And he was like, he's like, if you want to pay on a weekend, I'll mail it out on a weekend. And I was like, I'll see. I'm thinking to myself, I'll see if somebody claims it. And it sat there, so like 4 of them sat there unclaimed for a few days. So I almost picked it up the second day when I looked at it, but people already claimed them. So it was actually,
yeah, I can't wait to open that one. That's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Because I think he dropped his, and I think what's his name, Choo Choo Comics did one, but E-Rod one was far superior than Choo Choo's.
Yeah, I like Choo Choo's, but E-Rod is, cream of the crop.
Yeah. I mean, because I know the last one I got a Young Avengers 1 and a 9.6.
Nice.
Yeah, I never get Choo Choo. I never am on time for Choo Choo, I should say.
Shit, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, well.
I am never on time for Choo Choos.
Jeff just pounding those cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck soccer. Teach him a lesson. We'll show you football.
Come on now. It's not about that. It's not about country versus the world and soccer versus football. It's about having a little peace in one of the most favorite sports around the world. So
I love international soccer. I absolutely love it. Soccer in this country just has never reached that level, and it isn't played at that level, and it shows.
No. Yeah, this is the La Liga that I have. The UEFA.
UEFA.
Yeah, I think they refer to soccer around the world as the beautiful game, and I think here in America it's the it looks okay game.
Well, when I watch, I've been watching a lot recently, and that's what kind of got me into getting these cards. I got way too many of them, but I figured I'm gonna go to Nationals, so I'm gonna have a little bit of something of everything. So,
what's up, Marcos?
Big drops.
So we will give it a shot. I mean, it may. I don't know. Maybe it'll suck. I don't know. It's definitely a lot of walking. I know that.
Well, at the very least, you can make Chad buy you a steak or something.
Well, he is. I mean, he's offered anyhow. We'll see if he does. I'll be there on Friday, and he said we're going on Friday, and I said all right.
Tacoma, that Jen Bardell cover is gorgeous. Yeah.
Did you get one?
No, I looked at it and I passed on it because I'm just not buying stuff right now. Too much.
Well, send me your address. I'll send this one to you because I think I got another one coming.
Oh, no, I'm good. Like I said, I'm trying to cut down right now. I got to pack up and move, and it's just the wrong time for me to be picking up stuff just because I think it's pretty.
All right. I'm going to vent.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to vent. So my LCS is pretty darn good, but they're small and they don't buy lots and lots and lots of books, so they don't get like the high ratio variants. So I also have a pull with things from Another World, which is a Portland-based place. And I order like I can scroll through and see what they have on their pre-orders. They got like this really big pre-order like thing set up, and they've been pretty decent. They're a little slow in the shipping, but like they're pretty good otherwise. And then the other day, like a couple months ago, I was scrolling through a website and it said Venom 2 issue 200 Hans variant, but the picture was blank. Right? There was no picture of what the Hans variant looked like. And I'm like, holy shit, Stephanie Hans is doing a Venom 200 variant. I got to get that. So I ordered 2 of them. And I checked back once in a while and just never showed what that picture was. It was always blank. So I'm like, I guess it just didn't get submitted on time. They didn't update the website. Well, I get my orders and they are the wrong thing. It's not a Hans variant. It's a Holtz, Holtz or something. Somebody I've never heard of. Maybe. I don't know. And so I'm like, all right. So it turns out Stephanie Hans never did a variant for Venom 200. She was supposed to, but it didn't get published, or she never did, or something. So I emailed things from Another World. First, like, thanks for emailing us. We'll get back to you when we can. A few days later, some guy gets back to me. He's like, can you show me a picture of what you got instead of the one that you wanted? So I sent him a picture. I'm like, I got these 2. And he sent me back. He's like, oh, you know, that you're right, that's wrong, but since you've gotten them already, you'd have to pay for shipping, send them back, and then there's a 10% restocking fee. And I'm like, no, these are the wrong comics. You sent me the wrong thing. And then he's like, I email him back, and he responds, oh, I've looked at this deeper. It turns out that Hans was supposed to do one, but then she didn't. And so, you know, Marvel didn't change it, so we weren't able to change it. So, you know, have fun arguing with them. And I'm like, no. This is my last time emailing you. Here is a screenshot of the email I got on July 2nd that said your pre-order is ready to ship. And it still lists Hans variant. At that point, if you put the comics together, you knew that a Hans variant did not exist because Hans variant does not exist. But you still said Hans variant, Venom 200, quantity 2. So you weren't even checking, but you did know because somebody physically had that wrong book in their hands, shipped it to me anyway. Said it's going to be really shitty if you lose a customer over 2 freaking books that you should refund me the money for. So I'll see what he says now. But things from Another World just irked me, man. This guy, customer service wise, like, you ship out the wrong thing, you fuck up, you just say, no problem, we'll credit you those 2 books on your next order, and it would have been fine. But no, you had to go back and forth nitpicky, and I'm really, really pissed.
And I heard you say restocking fee. I was like, wait, what? Like, restocking fee for something that you messed up on?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I think people just type stuff and they don't think about what they're doing. And
Yeah.
it's so, like, automatic. You know.
I think you're just trained to run into interference. Otherwise, people will be returning books all the time. But I'm like, this is legitimate. You screwed up, not me.
That's crazy.
Now I want to see the artwork that Hans was going to do for Venom 200.
Hey, I guarantee you she might have something like, and she might be selling it and be like, you know, unreleased, unpublished Venom 2 cover. That would be, I'm not Venom 200 cover. That'd be freaking awesome. Oh, I got somebody else joining us. This guy all the way from New Orleans.
All the way from New Orleans.
Hey, everyone. I decided after watching for a few minutes that I think this show really needed was one more New Orleans guy. So here I am. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Just hanging out, talking. Tacoma told us about this story that they might end up losing a customer over some silliness. It's crazy.
Well, got to bump into Nola yesterday in person. It was good to see him. And Jeff, I know I never got back to you on giving you a price on that Kang lot, and I apologize, but I kind of think I'm going to hold on to it for a little while. So sorry.
Oh, that's fine. No hard feelings ever.
That's basically what I'm doing with my Avengers 8. I was thinking about selling my Avengers 8, and I decided not to.
Yeah, that's sort of what I did too. I almost put it up last week, and then figured I'll wait just a little bit longer. Mine's not as high a grade as yours, though. I got a 2.5 on it, and I got a 10, the Immortus one, which I have not gotten graded. That's probably going to be about the same.
Sweet.
So anyway,
Yeah, I'm not in a big hurry to sell it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think we got a lot of time.
You got probably like 3 years at least.
There was a new casting rumor today. Did you guys see the one about Black Panther 2 and who they've added to the cast?
Yeah, that I saw.
Anika, the trainer of the Dora Milaje.
Yeah, Michaela Cole, but there's people are wondering if she's going to be Akina. Is that what the character name is? Or
Anika or Akina, yeah, something like that.
But also people are speculating that maybe this will be Aurora Monroe, Storm. So it'd be interesting.
I'd be happy.
Hey, it could be anything at this point. And then people are trying to think that she might be the new Black Panther, and I'm like,
Madam Slay, that's another one too. That's
I was like, I hope not the new Black Panther. I don't know what storyline they're gonna go with, but I hope not. I'd rather see one of the current people that are on the, from the last movie.
Yeah,
because you'd have to explain why is this new person Black Panther? Who is this new person? And like half of the movie, you gotta explain what's going on.
Yeah,
right.
And then half of the people are gonna be like, wait, where's it's like why is Black Panther a woman? Like, people are like confused because
a woman and not Shuri, yeah.
Yeah, and not a woman is not Shuri or Nikita. It's gonna be I don't know.
She is a big up and coming actress though, so they're going to do something important with her. So it'll be interesting to see.
Or they could have just signed her because they want to lock her in for some stuff because she's a good writer and I think she directed some stuff.
Yeah.
So
writer, director,
producer. Yeah, Marvel could be. You never know. Marvel can be doing something very interesting. She resurrects Killmonger.
They had a meeting with Henry Cavill the other day too.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I saw that rumor too. Something was going around today. There was a meme about him mocked up as Wolverine, which.
Well, they've been doing mock-ups of him forever, mostly as Captain Britain. But yeah, I mean, I've seen Wolverine, I've seen Hercules, I've seen, he'd be great.
Yeah, I like him. He's always been pretty good.
How old is Henry Cavill?
Well, that's the thing. He's got to be.
I would guess right around 40.
He's pushing 40, yeah. So I don't know how much Wolverine you got left in you at that point. I mean, we get to him for 4 years. So.
For some reason, the rumor with her is Abigail Brand. I think.
Oh, he's only 38. I thought he was older than that.
That's pushing 40.
No, but I thought he was already 40, honestly, in my mind. I thought he was already 40. Because I was like, man, how old is he? Because I was like, man, if he's like in his mid-40s, you might as well get freaking Hugh Jackman is the recast role. It's like the Herschel Ali and Wesley Snipes thing. They're only like 5 years apart or something like that for age. So it's like, you could have just got Wesley for all that.
I didn't know we were going to close. Wow.
I think there's going to be an old man Logan, Hugh Jackman thing in Marvel before it's all said and done.
Well, you could do it with the timelines.
That's the beauty of Kang.
Yep.
Kang has opened everything up as a possibility.
So they could actually do some little split thing, or they could do something with X-23. Who knows? They could do anything with this whole timeline stuff.
Well, look, I think it was Boss Logic actually put out a tweet the other day. He's like, "Look, if you guys don't realize it, what Marvel has just done is remove any recasting, any story retcons, anything they want to do. They have opened up the possibility for them to be able to do at this point, and that's genius on their part."
That's why I said with this thing, with that whole timeline stuff, is like, oh yeah, we're not gonna recast T'Challa. Okay, so he's saying every timeline he's not there. so you're gonna say he's Black Panther's the Nexus being now or something. So the one we had here is everywhere. Yeah, that's the only thing that would make sense. So yeah, I think they did that. That's a good way as well for Black Panther 3. You know.
Yeah, you got Black Panther 2 and Baku's fishermen. What else they find in the river?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
And Storm in one of the Black Panther movies is by far the easiest mutant introduction. You know, it's either Storm in Black Panther or Rogue in Miss Marvel, one of the two.
Or
That's
Franklin
the easiest
Richards
way to
and
introduce
Loki.
them. What'd you say, Tacoma?
If they bring in Nathaniel Richards, right, Reed Richards' dad, then they got to bring in the son, who's also a mutant, or bring in Namor in Black Panther. So there's just a couple different ways to go.
Look at that Ryan Sandberg card.
Or just
He's going to be there
Dazzler
signing.
solo movie.
They
Ryan
think
Sandberg will be there
Namor.
signing.
Dude, I'd love to see Dazzler done up in a movie.
Don't sleep on Dazzler. Do not sleep
I
on
agree.
Dazzler.
I agree 100%.
Don't
She's
see
so
the-
look, her power set was made for movies. I mean, come on.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, she's. I think that's why I think what's up, the White Queen and Kitty Pryde. I think there's a reason why that book exploded. Yeah, the book exploded because they're gonna probably do some stuff with those characters.
Well, that book had been criminally undervalued for decades. I mean, that's 3 major first appearances in 129.
Cavill just dates way younger, and it's confused things. Oh,
He likes him young, does he?
yeah. I mean, the guy's he's only 38, man. I can't talk about him. He's just a year older than me, so
38 and looks like he's about 22, so
I mean, if he worked out every day, I'd probably look like I was in my 20s.
well, that's,
What character would he play though if they put him in something like besides Captain Britain and
like I said, there's
Wolverine?
they were saying Wolverine's a possibility. They were saying Hercules if they bring in the Greek gods at some point.
Yeah, they could put him in. They could put him in an alternate timeline as Wolverine. Shoot.
He actually, when you think about all the people that talking about playing, he would actually be a good choice for Wolverine.
I agree. I think he'd be.
I mean, he's 38 years old. He could do Wolverine like Hugh Jackman. He could do that for 10 years.
Yep.
And he's already has the hairy prowess of Wolverine. Yeah. So, and we know he can grow a mustache, so he probably can grow that weird Wolverine beard.
Or they'll just digitize it
You got
again.
makeup people for that.
Oh yeah. So, hey, if they cast him as Wolverine, could you imagine the price of Hulk 181 and giant size X-Men 1? Oh my god! Especially and then if your girl is Storm, giant size of like people say, giant size is dropping, and then it'll go double up again real quick.
Giant size has already started coming back down a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was just saying, if you got some news,
Yeah. I can't imagine how much further out of reach that's going to get. Insane.
Wolverardo, that would be the hardest intro on screen ever. To be able to express her mutant abilities on screen would be near impossible.
with her like living different timelines.
Yeah, she
or
basically
something?
just relives her life over and over again. But it would fit in great with the multiverse theory. I just don't know how you could like without making it the whole movie what her deal is.
It'd have to be the whole movie, and then people would get confused. You're like, what's going on? So confused.
Well, I got to check out, fellas, because everybody's asleep here and I'm speaking too quietly to have a casual conversation. So I'll catch you later, man. Take care, everybody.
See you,
All right,
Tacoma.
See you, Tacoma.
So everybody, don't forget the auction is tomorrow. I think I got it listed at 7.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I got it at 7. So 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Ross says sounds like a miniseries. Disney has too many miniseries right now, so yeah. I say let's finish the first slate of miniseries, and then we can talk about the next.
Well, that House of X Powers of 10 would actually be a pretty good storyline to start. But they're not gonna blow the mutants on a Disney Plus series. They're gonna.
No, not for the.
Yeah, not for introductions. They got it's I think it's coming sooner than later. What if starts with next month, huh? So
Yeah, August 11th on that one.
What?
That's gonna be solid.
Yeah. Yep. And this book's gonna be expensive. Peggy Carter as Captain America.
It's gonna get up there.
And I don't remember who they were. I think maybe it was a Tom Hiddleston interview, but they actually said that the what if stuff is going to be considered canon for the MCU
Yeah,
in the multiverse.
It does not surprise me.
That makes sense. I mean, it's just other timelines, you know. I really want to see the Black Panther one because it's going to be Black Panther as a galactic empire, like his character.
Too.
But yeah, besides Chadwick's last performance as Black Panther, like it's gonna be cool to see Wakanda as a not just a nation, but a galactic empire. So that's really cool. Marvel Zombies. You got Peggy Carter. What else they got? I don't know what else they got. So I know those three episodes. I don't know what other episodes they could be having.
For what if?
Yeah. I only seen it with a trailer. I only remember those 3 episodes. I remember Peggy Carter as Captain America. The Wakanda as a galactic empire because they're gonna be with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And the Marvel Zombies episode. So I know those are gonna be coming, but besides that, I have no idea. No idea. I just want to know. I just want them to announce the next series after this. I think they're probably gonna announce it next month. Probably gonna say September or something. Who knows? Or
yeah.
Well, I read something. I sent you that link the other day. They're planning on releasing Hawkeye and
Ms. Marvel. Yeah.
Ms. Marvel before the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, they only got a couple of months to play with. In between all that, I mean, if you're doing What If next month, I mean, you got September, October, November.
You're rolling out 3 more movies too.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna do What If. When does a Bad Batch end?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
Episode 12 is Friday, so I don't know. I don't know if that's the finale or not. I think so.
Well, if it is the finale, then they can do What If on Fridays to take that Friday slot, and then whenever they announce, whenever the show pops up, they can announce, all right, Wednesdays are back on with, Hawkeye or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they had to get this Loki series out because it's going to lay the groundwork for the rest of the MCU. They had to get that one out.
For true.
Because I mean, Black Widow was like you know what? Here's Scarlet. Here's your bone for doing all this for us. We appreciate you. But there's no real story there other than the closing credits scene.
Yeah.
For the future of the MCU.
But that's why they couldn't put, and that made sense why everybody's like, oh, they don't push it back even further. They can't because the Hawkeye show is going to be coming out really soon,
right?
which that one might come out before Miss Marvel, because I got a feeling just because they couldn't push Black Widow anymore. That's what they kept saying. We can't push it anymore. We can't push it anymore. And it was like, okay. And Hawkeye's been done.
Yeah, I think Hawkeye's going to be a good one.
Yeah, because it's going to be almost like real world stuff.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be more like the Winter Soldier movie, more kind of action oriented drama than just like pure superhero stuff.
Yeah, because he's going to be training his daughter, I think. He's going to be training his daughter. And I think all that stuff's going to be going on with Natasha's sister because she's going to be thinking he killed the sister.
Yeah, I hope episodes of her taking him around or something.
Yeah, it'll probably be the first couple episodes, and then it'll be them versus the swordsman. And I forgot who else is supposed to be a villain.
All right, so according to Cinema Blend, What If they originally committed to doing 23 episodes. So we're only getting 10 episodes in this first season, and then they've already confirmed that a season 2 will happen. So, and Jeffrey Wright is going to be narrating as the Watcher. I hadn't heard that. That's pretty cool. I love him as an actor. Anyway, that's all I got.
Yeah, like you said, there's the what if Black Panther was Star-Lord? There was the Peggy Carter one.
Yeah, that's why I looked this up to see what the other ones were, and this story didn't have any other tips.
Well, we know 3 out of the 10: Marvel Zombies, Peggy Carter, and the Star of Black Panther Star-Lord one.
Black Star-Lord.
Yeah. We know 3.
Yeah, I like that Black Star-Lord.
Ooh, how about Black Space Panther?
It's like your boy would say, that sounds like a cologne. It burns. It burns.
Yeah. I really wanted to say
It burns the nostrils.
I really wanted to say Black Sex Panther, by the way.
It smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
You're like, what?
I don't think that's right.
Oh my god.
Oh, there will be like some of the other voices on What If. There is going to be Natalie Portman doing something, so we may get Lady Thor. Sebastian Stan and Taika Waititi are going to be on it.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner's in it.
Josh Brolin will be doing Thanos. So,
Oh.
I think the only one with a new voice is Iron Man.
well, we shall see.
Hopefully, they'll release a couple of those at a time. That would be.
Nope, they're not, because this other article I'm looking at has a episode by episode release date, no titles, but it's every Wednesday, like throughout the whole.
Jesus,
episode.
that means it's like 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah. Final episode is Wednesday, October 13th. So
yeah, so that's why I'm like, all right, if you're gonna do like Hawkeye and Miss Marvel, then you're gonna have to have another day to do this one because you can't wait to drop one of those two shows all the way to November. Then then you're not guaranteeing, October, I should say. If you wait all the way to October to drop, one of the shows, then you're not gonna get another show out before Star Wars show. Unless they're gonna double up and have Star Wars and Marvel like they did with the
they've been doing that right now. So
unless they do it like that, they've been trying to stay away from that because they know movies are coming back. That's why they don't want to put anything big on Fridays. So I don't know what they're gonna do because once like the Eternals and all these movies come out, I don't know if they're gonna want to release a new episode or something on a Friday.
Double up. Well done, Wolverado.
He said, what he said? I didn't even read this part. He said, I just really don't want to be forced to watch another Brie Larson movie. What? Guess what? It's not going to be her movie when you have two other Miss Marvels or Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call them, in the movie. So it's not going to be her movie. They're building a branch with the other. And then the lady who's going to be playing, I guess, I don't know if she's going to be Photon or, one of those characters. But they got to work. She's been working out on Instagram. She's getting fit. Yeah, she's getting fit for that movie. So.
Well, if only there was some storyline already existing in the Marvel Universe where someone stole Ms. Marvel's powers. Just saying.
I never heard of that storyline. What's
Right?
up, William? I never heard that storyline.
It seems like everybody is exasperated with Brie Larson, so why not just rogue her right out of existence?
Yeah, she could be one of the ones that just didn't make it through their timeline.
Yeah, look at that.
Whoops.
There's also that way they could go. I think I see a bit fire.
Dracula, and that introduces Blade. Only one person can take out Dracula.
Well, that brings up an interesting point. What is going to be the end result of the comic storyline of the dead Scarlet Witch? Because Disney's not going to let them kill her. She's money in the bank for them at this point, so she's got to come back as something.
Yeah.
She's just way too marketable.
I don't think Feige's too concerned with the current comics, really. He's got his own way of dictating what's going to happen.
They are a little bit because they always have something dealing with the They always do. Because what's the new thing that just came out? Oh, man. It's something new. It just came out and it's like a character dealing with. Oh, man. I'm going to have to look it up. I think it came out last week. I'm just like, wow, really? Let's see.
You see, I didn't mind Brie Larson in the movie, but what Kyle's saying is just true. I mean, she just comes across as just so fucking unlikable.
Yes, she does.
We've gotten the message on that too from there's been enough fans saying that now for so long that I really do think they're going to phase her out as quickly as possible.
And like I said, I didn't even feel the same way about Miss Marvel that most did, that it was like just some like beat you over the head politically correct movie about feminism and shit like that. So
I didn't feel that when I watched the movie, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. But a lot of people seem to think it was just a. I don't know.
I actually didn't feel that way at all. Like people, it's so funny. People got upset about like feeling that way about that movie, and it was a little blip, but it wasn't as big as it should have been. As we got a white female playing the Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, the ancient one.
Yeah, the ancient one. Yeah, the ancient one.
A Scottish like woman. So.
this ancient one. Like,
Wilbert, for that matter, a bat's balls emote better than Brie on screen. Just saying.
I'll give her credit on this aspect because I know of another actress who didn't want to play Mystique, and at least she went to like theaters and interacted with kids and stuff, and handed out popcorn and did pictures and Q&As. Because this other actress I'm speaking of, she was so miserable that you can tell on the screen.
She hated it.
Was miserable.
She hated it.
She did not want to even meet any kids, like, because she was a character. Oh my God, it was, I have to give her a little credit, but on that aspect, but because Jennifer Lawrence, man, I was just, I'm an Academy Award winner.
Sitting for 5 hours in a chair getting blue paint before I can even start working. So
yeah, to put on this blue paint. Oh God! You know who's acting like her now? Your boy who plays Drax. He's starting. He's starting. If you read that article, I don't want to be playing Drax because I got to.
His last time,
I got to be painted up and tap my shirt off.
Yeah.
He was talking about how it's hard to just keep in good enough shape now, and he just like, he's made enough money. He wants to get fat and lazy now, I guess.
Yeah, Dave Bautista, exactly who we're talking about.
Yep.
Well, see, what Dave Bautista seems to forget is that to get where The Rock is, he had to go through shit like Race to Witch Mountain, Tooth Fairy, any number of incredibly shitty Disney movies. Dave Bautista should be happy he's in a gigantic Marvel franchise that is doing incredibly well and started off there.
Yep. James Gunn made his life.
That's the only reason he got the Netflix movie that he starred in, and he got that other movie that he was like a babysitter or something, or whatever it was. He basically did like a Rock ripoff movie.
That Uber driver movie with Camille.
Yeah, so he needs to stay with his money in the bank movie and continue to do these other movies that he's getting cast for because he's Drax.
Kyle, I was just going to say, what'd you think of Mom? Because I looked at it and I put it back. I didn't buy it. Although I love the Jen Bartelka. What's up, Taylor?
Taylor, what's going on, Taylor?
Yeah, I bought a copy of that. I've not opened it up yet either.
Yeah, like I said, I almost bought it just for the Jen Bartel cover. But
hey, William Albright, sorry, saw your note. How are you doing, brother?
Well, there you go. That's right, Taylor. I think Taylor did a whole review of it.
He did a review, and you never can tell by his picture for the review. He's like, it could be a good review, but him saying it's a mess, I'm happy now.
Yeah.
The main criticism of Mom is that it simply had so many words.
And it was all over the place.
I'll be honest, when I read the previews announcement about it a couple months ago, I decided right then, this isn't going to be for me. I'm not going to buy into the hype. I'm not going to do it. And then yesterday, of course, when I'm seeing it there in person, I caved in and decided, maybe it'll be something. I better get one. But yeah, now I'm already regretting that purchase. So thanks, Taylor.
So did y'all see the I don't know if any of you guys are reading this book, but AWA's been doing a new Garth Ennis book called Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal.
I've seen the covers for it. Yeah. Is
it good? It's actually not bad. So hold on one sec. I'll be right back.
Minutes, okay?
There's the little princess.
All right. So they released 2 copies or 2 covers, 2 variants for this month's issue, and this is the first one. Nothing special. Dinosaur eating a bunch of people.
Yeah, I've seen the other cover you're about to show.
All right. So don't do a close up. Don't. So this is basically an orgy scene. I'm not going to put it up close so that you can't see it. But they polybagged it with the intention of covering it, and then they put the cover on the wrong side. which does 2 interesting things. One, it leaves this book with a giant orgy going on it, wide open on the stands. And second, it covers up the barcode so no one can ring this book up.
Wow, I did not realize that.
That's,
I was like, why did they polybag this? That makes no sense. Yeah.
the preview for tomorrow. I'll throw up an X-Men 4 Omega Red for everybody.
That's not the newsstand one, Trudette.
I know it's not. And Avengers too. The newsstand one I'm probably gonna send to CBCS.
Just saying, you could save yourself the effort.
You're not supposed to be buying anything. You just said that.
I said I'm not trying to buy much. I also have a $500 E-Rod box coming in on Saturday, but when a good deal pops up, I'm not going to let it go.
Also, I'm gonna have these slabs go up on auction tomorrow. So let people know. Just some of the stuff.
We could have worked something out with that first man bat. Just saying.
Somebody outbid me.
That's what I'm saying. But we could have worked something out.
I didn't even know you had it. I would have just bought it and graded it and flipped it though.
I got all kinds of shit, man.
I would have pulled the ETA Nick.
Nobody knows what I got.
True, you're a man of surprises.
Is it somebody on Facebook just? Oh yeah, I heard about that on Facebook. I hadn't seen the book yet. I hadn't seen him post the book. All he said is he got a 9.9. So yeah, I haven't seen him post the book. That's surprising too. That that book from that age is only 199. You know, with the tons of them printed.
Kyle, if you like Garth Ennis, I've really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoy almost every book that I've read from AWA. I think they're doing a really good job putting out quality titles. So,
Anybody here read Man, Goat, and Bunny Man? It was a little 3-issue series that came out.
Yeah.
You read it?
Yep.
How was it?
It was
About that one.
It was gruesome and funny.
My LCS only had 1 copy of each of the 3 issues, and I managed to snag them all, but I haven't opened them yet. But I'm curious if that one's worth my time. So I like gruesome and funny. I'll check it out.
kind of my life story. All right, gentlemen, I got to go.
Yeah, I'm about to just get this off because I forgot. It's 10 o'clock. It didn't feel like it's 10 o'clock, but it is.
Yep.
Hold on, Bonnie. We're getting off. Okay?
Anyways, guys, thanks for letting me hang out, chat. Always good to see y'all. Taylor,
You
Wilbur,
gonna be in our
Kyle.
office tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
As far as I know, unless something weird happens.
Okay. This is
So-
other stuff.
All right, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'll see you later, Nola.
See you later.
Later, guys.
Jeff, or you got anything going on you want to shout out before we go?
Not really. I mean, I got, like I said, I'll start putting up some vlogs on the building this weekend when I go in there, and show you what's going to be where, and but it'll be fun to kind of go through that and show the progress. And then nationals, of course, next week will be fun.
Yeah, I actually want to see some footage of that. I'm going to watch everybody's footage whenever they post it.
I'm going to take my GoPro with me there too and go around there. I'm hoping I'll get in on the Sandberg autographs. He was one of my favorites growing up.
Yes, sir. That'd be cool.
I got four of his odd rookie cards. Well, not really. Yeah, really. I got his tops and his Fleer. But then out of tops, I got the Opeachy and the Nestle card for him. So these two but there's the Opeachy and then the Nestle. So I'm going to try to get those signed. I mean, there's no way any of these would get high grades just because they didn't know how to cut any cards those years. This was 1980 or 1979 or 1980. So
Yeah, I was going to say, he was number 23 before Michael.
Yeah, he sure was. He was the first Chicago sports player at 23. Yeah.
All right.
Got going on, French.
Well, I went to Baton Rouge earlier this week and hit a couple of shops up there to kind of reload with some new books for people. So I'll be dealing those starting Saturday on the Gorilla Todd show, I guess. Unless you got a spot for me tomorrow night, I can hop on. No, you're pretty full.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see what's going on. They got so many people, so many things going on. I know Gorilla Todd has been killing it on Saturdays. So I have to give him a big shout out. I think I'm actually joining you guys for like a couple rounds.
Oh,
and just
cool.
hanging out. Yeah. But it'll probably be a lot later. My mom's birthday is Saturday, and she has a little party. But I think it ends at 8 or 9. So it'd be after that. But yeah, definitely everybody sub up Gorilla Todd. I know he goes on Whatnot every now and then at weird times. Because I got him as a friend on that, so it tends to alert. So yeah, definitely shout out to Gorilla Todd. Sub everybody up who's been here, guys. Tomorrow auction, I got it listed for 7. We're gonna go as long as we feel like it. So if people drop off, definitely probably gonna have this guy if somebody can't make it. Because we're gonna have
bullpen warming up.
Yeah, we got like 7 people, so but there's no really time limit. If the chat's having fun, we're gonna have fun with you, and if we make some money, cool. And if not, we're gonna have some laughs and have a good time. So hopefully we see you guys tomorrow for 7 Central and end time. Who knows when the end time is? And what do you have to say? Yeah, talk loud. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. To the peace.
Bye.